it to Gentry Thomas, who fakes it, drives inside all the way to the basket and can't finish the layup. The offensive rebound falls to Thomas, mid-range 2 off the mark, and Delpesh gets tied up on the offensive rebound, and a third chance opportunity now for the Flyers, and Fred Thomas drains all the other first round matches took place last weekend. Here is Nelson Henry down low against Delpesh. What a matchup this is going to be tonight, as Nelson Henry, and of course we all know what he can do from his time in the league with Worcester as well, so certainly plenty of promise to come for the Leicester Riders. Delpesh gets it to go. Namon Wright thought about the three, now back top to Kai Cartwright. Anderson now, he will shoot the three. Nothing but net.
Executed play there, good recognition from Jamal Anderson, finding Nelson Henry wide open under the basket.
Delpesh, good spin move. And
seems to be getting better and better. You know, we've seen him for a couple of seasons now, but he just seems to be improving his offensive.
Gentry Thomas all the way to the basket once again in transition. Gentry Thomas, what a crossover inside, and another layup to go.
With a BBL team in Worthing as well, so certainly can't underestimate those teams at the moment, that's for sure.
Thompson, beautiful pass inside, and it's Spencer. Gentry Thomas, he now has 3 boards. Gentry Thomas again goes to the basket and making it look so easy out there.
Yeah,
Anderson goes the other. Thompson, and Anderson skips it back to Spencer. Thompson hands off with Spencer, open for 3. Nothing.
5 points in the first quarter.
Flyers lead's been cut down to 4 here. It's Fred Thomas, turnaround, fade away, jump shot, gets it.
He does, that's such a difficult shot, but made it look fairly straightforward there, but yeah, off balance, fade away.
Johnson skips it out to Bradley on the baseline. Gentry Thomas is open and able to draw it inside, and Gentry first. Flyers can go 2 for 1. Gentry Thomas pulls up from downtown. This second quarter, and Delpesh is calling for it down low, but Thomas will work his way inside, fakes it down low, puts it up and puts it in. Fred Thomas. Ball screen comes from Nelson Henry. Anderson. Nelson Henry looking for it down low, and a good rebound falls to Jamal Anderson.
Yeah, looks like Leicester sitting in a 2-3 zone there as well.
And there's Nelson Henry leaking out into
offenses and running the break really well as well in transition.
Here's Kai Cartwright, turns the corner, pulls up from the free throw line and gets it to go inside. And Coach Kapoulas would like a time over here. Here's Nichols, swings it to Thomas Edwards, fires up from downtown and now Ward Hibbert. Spencer skips it to Ward Hibbert, open for 3 and drains the 3.
That extra step.
Here's Gentry Thomas, drives baseline, takes the contact, puts it in inside, and Gentry Thomas.
Thrown at him, throw man to man at him, he's still going to get to the basket. Oh, nice.
Kai Cartwright, counter and a foul.
Showing the guns of this second quarter. Leicester had a brilliant start.
Spencer, Nelson Henry's wide open inside, and they just weren't quick enough to get it to him. Grabs the offensive rebound though. Johnson wide open for 3 and can't finish the triple. Another opportunity here for Leicester. Wright feeds Johnson, drives inside, floats it up and floats it in.
Offensive end.
Well, they've led by as many as 11, the Flyers. Now the Riders have a chance to tie if they can knock down a 3. There's Chuku inside, mid-range 2 is... Here is Gentry Thomas, he thought about the 3 and almost fell over there as Taylor now feeds Fred Thomas. He will shoot the 3. Thomas drains the triple by Thomas. Shot clock down to 5 here. Chuku fires up from deep. Ball goes in and out. Offensive rebound by Andy Thompson. Recycled, and there's Cartwright drains the... He did all the hard work. And Cartwright's off to the races and blows by Thomas and puts it in for Cartwright on the wing. Ball screen comes from Nelson Henry. He's got a mismatch inside with Champion guarding him. Gentry Thomas comes over to help, and strong the ball screen comes from Nelson Henry. Double team now on Cartwright as he drives inside, fakes it, puts it up and puts it in. Kai Cartwright. Anderson. Here is Cartwright, the shot clock's at 10. Ball screen from Nelson Henry, feeds it inside, and great ball movement all with them at this moment. Anderson on the wing, now top to Cartwright, wide open for three, and he drains the three. Thomas spins baseline, puts it up and puts it in. Gentry. Ball screen comes from Bradley, who hands off with Thomas. Now Thomas Edwards is open inside. Fred Thomas, fade away, two, splash. Champion hands off with Gentry Thomas, who goes inside. Triple team comes from the count and a foul.
It's in the basket.
Spencer feeds Anderson, turns the corner. Can't finish that one, but there's Thompson, and a foul I think was called in that one as well. And here come the Flyers in transition. It's Gentry Thomas, skips it out to Thomas Edwards for three. And the offensive rebound scattered in by Fred Thomas. Strong move inside. And the
game's beginning to pick up some nice momentum now as well. But what a pass by Spencer, just down on this offensive end there as well. And a good block from Raphael Thomas.
Spencer on the wing now, looking inside. Anderson flushes it down, and he was wide open for Bristol. There's Cartwright on the wing. Ball screen comes from Anderson. Cartwright steps back, and a foul is called and count.
If you like, so Coach Computer is able to make that change, give him a break.
Champion feeds Bradley down low. Going to work on Ward Hibbert. He's a tough fadeaway jump shot for Lee. 46 seconds now in this third quarter. It's Cartwright. Anderson feeds Chukwu down low. Pulls up mid-range two, nothing but net on that one. Spencer skips it into Ward Hibbert. Thought about the three, now Cartwright on the wing. Nelson Henry's got position inside, and Taylor late off.
Every time you got the ball on offense.
Kai Cartwright feeds Ward Hibbert, guarded by Champion, puts it up and puts it in, and his Champion on the wing. Now Thomas fires up for three, nothing but net for Fred. He somehow gets his tally up to 16 points.
Yeah, he has had a quiet game today. Reply though as well.
His Champion now, Thomas, drives inside all the way to the basket, and Fred Thomas is...
He's okay.
Knocked loose by Thomas, and now here's Taylor. He's got Thomas in front of him. Feeds him out on the wing, pulls up for three,
Big
drains
shot.
the three for Fred. Chance here for Flyers to extend the lead as Thomas pulls up for three. Back-to-back threes for Fred. Flyers have gone cold these last couple of possessions. Nelson Henry down low, strong move, strong finish. And Leicester Riders free throws as well, and I could certainly have seen Leicester back into this game. Champion drives baseline, kicks it out to Thomas Edwards, wide open for three. And Thomas Edwards drains the triple. Thomas Edwards is calling for it down low. He's been guarded closely by Anderson. Now Champion, top of the three-point line. The shot clock is at 6. 4 seconds to shoot. Gentry Thomas pulls up deep.
Oh my goodness!
And Gentry Thomas.
If you can.
Fred Thomas returns to the game as Chris Taylor takes a seat for what will likely be the rest of this game. Thompson for three, and that's what he does in those fourth quarter
games, and we've seen him take games away from other teams with his experience and his skill set.
Delpesh jams it in, and what a pass from Jen for two, and just blew the layup there as spoke too soon on that one. Johnson for three, no good. Another opportunity here for Leicester. Name on right now from downtown. He can't finish either. Jamel Anderson, he will finish inside.
Certainly took a bit of time off
the timeline. There's a few seconds between shot and game clocks, so they're going to have to get something up. There's a turnover there. Cartwright goes off to the races, puts it in for two. And with the shot clock now, first time they've ever beaten Leicester Riders in the 17 meetings between these two teams. As Champion's free throw is good. Ballers get inbound here, and Delpesh gets the steal, and that's going to do it here from the SGS College Arena. Bristol Flyers picking up their first ever win against the Leicester Riders, and they book themselves a place in the quarterfinals of the BBL Trophy, where they